In today's video, I am sharing my 6 rules for reality creating witches. These are the 6 rules that I constantly check in with to make sure I'm following when I am creating the reality that I desire. And I call them rules, but really they're more like a framework. This is the manifesto of my business, and they're fun. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that my 6 rules for reality creation help inspire you to either try some new things out in your quantum leaping journey or to create your own rules. So let's get into it. If you are new here, my name is Veronica, and I help you rewrite your story so that you can go from feeling like the victim of your reality to the creator of it. My first rule for reality creation is enter portals often. Portals provide clarity. Portals provide answers. They provide inspiration. A portal can be your shower. It can be a walk in nature. It can be the act of scrubbing your dishes clean. It is anywhere or anything that you are doing where you can kind of get some mental clarity for the ideas to flow through you, for the answers to come in. Often we overthink. I mean, we're constantly stimulated, right? Like, you're on YouTube watching this video, you probably already watched a couple videos or have some lined up in your queue. You know, maybe you are scrolling on Instagram or TikTok video after video, and you get all these ads, you get all these, all the stimulation. I think it's so important in our quantum leaping process that we take that time to, I don't want to say do nothing, because, if you're in your shower, if you're scrubbing your dishes, if you're walking, you're not doing nothing. I mean, your portal might be doing nothing, laying on the couch, literally doing nothing. But those moments of doing less, I should say, during the quantum leaping process, we can also tend to overthink how our manifestations are going to come through, how we're going to create the reality that we want. And especially for those of us who have dysregulated nervous systems, and we've used control as this method of safety in the past to, keep the chaos minimal in our life, to keep things feeling safe. So as we know, our thoughts influence our feelings influence our thoughts, and the cycle keeps continuing. And before we know it, we're in a state of being that's aligned with our past self, instead of embodying the version of us who has what we want. I define a portal as a place where ideas can flow to you, where you can gain clarity, a place where you can have those aha moments. And to have those moments, to get that clarity, we usually need to feel relaxed. We need to be in a place where we can relax, where our nervous system can move out of that sympathetic or dorsal vagal state and into that ventral vagal state, into that state of safety. So for me personally, when I'm in a portal, I get clarity about something related to my self-concept, related to my quantum leaping journey. It feels like this speed boost. Like in those racing games, I don't know, I'm thinking of the Mario Kart racing games, and there's the little things that you have to drive into for the speed boost, and they just send you flying forward really fast. So instead of moving slowly along the timeline to my desired self, it feels like I can jump 5 steps ahead. So first rule of reality creation: seek portals often, or seek and enter portals often. My second rule for reality creation is transmute to transform. Transmute the tension that you feel, the feelings that are coming up, or the repressed feelings, the story that you've told yourself, in order to transform your identity. So the first thing I'm going to say here is that it's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel jealous, grief, whatever emotion is coming up for you. All of those low vibration emotions Quantum leaping or reality creation does not require you to be happy and positive all of the time. One of the differences between people who make that successful quantum leap and are living in their desired reality and the people who are stuck in their old identity are that the people who are living in their desired reality feel their feelings. They allow those feelings to come up. They allow themselves to feel it, sit with it, work through it, and then release it. They allow themselves to question the stories that they've told themselves, question the thoughts that come up. They don't hold on to the past or repress their emotions. In order to transform your identity and become the version of you that has what you want, you have got to transmute what has kept you stuck in your old reality. Whether it's a feeling, a belief, a story, the tension in your body, whatever it is, allow yourself to feel it. Transmute it into something that serves you, and it will transform your identity. My third rule for reality creation is the power is in the present. The past does not matter when it comes to creating your reality. All that matters is how you show up now. What you choose to believe, what you choose to feel, what you choose to do. You have the power in the present moment to create your reality. Many of us get stuck in the same reality because we think either maybe that because we've never had what we desire, that we can't have it in the future. And that's not true. Quantum physics tells us that all possibilities exist. If you can dream about it, if you can think it, it exists. That reality exists. Does not matter what you've experienced in the past. When it comes to reality creation, your power is in the present moment. How you choose to feel today, how you choose to handle that tough situation that comes up, what you choose to focus on, what you choose to, tell yourself. It doesn't matter what you've thought in the past, what you felt, how you've acted. All that matters is right now, the present moment. So if you find yourself getting caught up in the past, overthinking, what has happened in your past, again, kind of coming back to rule number 2, if you are ruminating on past experiences and really not allowing yourself to process the emotions from the past, allow yourself to transmute it, but also allow yourself to let go of the past. Please don't let your past keep you from creating the life that you desire. This cat has to be in every YouTube video I film. Don't you? Okay, my fourth rule for reality creation is neutralize the negative. Neutralize the negative feeling or belief before turning it into a positive one. It's really challenging to wake up one day feeling horrible about ourselves, and the next day to wake up and suddenly love ourselves and have like the best, most positive self-concept. Like, probably not going to happen, right? Similarly, the odds are low that one day we'll believe money is hard to make, and the next day we'll wake up and believe money is easy to make, money is flowing to me, like to actually truly believe it. We can't make a quantum leap from a reality or an identity where we hate ourselves, where we blame ourselves, and so on. To make things easier, we want to take our belief, our thoughts, feeling, whatever, to a place of neutrality first. Kind of just take the charge out of it. And this rule ties in again with the transmute to transform. First, transmute that negative belief, that feeling, into a neutral one. My personal quantum leaping process focuses a lot on regulating our nervous system, releasing shame, understanding how our self-concept is formed, increasing our self-love, because I want to help the people who are like me, who had grew up maybe in a chaotic environment, have a insecure attachment style, maybe have CPTSD, have a dysregulated nervous system, and so on. For those of us who have experienced traumatic events, often to neutralize the negative, we need to forgive. We need to get curious about our caregivers and what they experienced that will help us understand how and why they treated us the way that they did. And I think the more understanding we have, the easier it is to come to a place of neutrality. Then we can focus on shifting our beliefs and our feelings to a more positive place. So that was kind of a side tangent, but I think a piece of this, of getting to that neutral place, is sometimes we need a little bit more information to understand why we have such negative thoughts or beliefs. Some of us have just been living in survival mode for a really long time. And give yourself grace. If you've been trying to shift from negative to positive and it's not working, just focus on shifting to neutral. Make it easier for yourself. Okay, my 5th rule for reality creation is be the one. Your identity matters when it comes to creating your reality. Be the one who has what you want. Be the one who expects nothing less than what they desire and deserve. Be the one who loves themselves. Embody the version of you that is the one, whoever that one is for you and the reality you are trying to create. I can break quantum leaping down into all of these steps: aligning your thoughts and your feelings, regulating your nervous system, improving your self-worth, etc. But all of those things really fall under the umbrella of self-concept. Even, regulating your nervous system. We have to have a regulated nervous system in order to go through the developmental stages when we're young, to then have that positive self-concept. So you don't want to be the one who's working on manifesting money, who's trying to find a good partner, who's working on making her business work full-time. You are the one who has money. Aligning your identity with that is going to keep you stuck in the process. You need to align your identity with the version of you who has it. You are the one with money. You are the one who is in a healthy relationship. So to be the one, keep checking in with yourself throughout your quantum leaping journey. Ask yourself, how would the version of me who has what I desire react to this situation right now? What would they feel? How would that version of me talk to myself? And so on. Your self-concept is crucial. My 6th and final rule for reality creation is to befriend your body. Our body holds on to the past. Our body holds on to the trauma that we've experienced. It stores our memories. And for many of us, we were taught to ignore our body. We were taught to ignore our intuition. We were taught to be logical and to be rational and just think with our mind. When we're younger and we encounter overwhelming experiences that we can't fight or flee from, our body will go into a freeze state. When we have a protective freeze response, that experience actually becomes suppressed. It is stored in our unconscious. So that is stored in our body, and in Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about, the thinking and feeling loop, which I've talked about in so many videos at this point. But if we have this thinking and feeling loop that continues on and on, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, eventually it's like it becomes subconscious. We don't even realize that's how we're feeling anymore. But because our brain is constantly scanning our body to see how it's feeling, those feelings stored in our body are impacting the way we're thinking, and we may not even realize it. So our body is constantly sending us messages, and for a lot of us, we are ignoring those messages. And a part of what I do with one-on-one clients in one-on-one sessions is uncover the messages that their body is trying to send them, because it is much easier to access our subconscious. But we can also have things stored in our unconscious, which we can start to uncover through our body. What are the messages our body is sending us? How does our body feel? What is that chronic pain we've been dealing with that we've been ignoring for years? So the one-on-one sessions where I help people are really good if you feel like you can't uncover your subconscious beliefs. You're like, I don't know what is keeping me blocked still, or you're struggling to really release the past. Listening to your body can really help you in the quantum leaping process. We can start to befriend our body in simple ways. When you're thirsty, get a drink of water. When you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. If you feel exhausted, go for a walk instead of pushing yourself in the gym. Take a nap. We can neglect our body in these simple ways and we don't even realize it, but it's actually really powerful to listen to those cues from our body. So those are my 6 rules for reality creating witches, or just reality creation if you don't consider yourself a witch. So we have enter portals often, transmute to transform, the power is in the present, neutralize the negative, be the one, and befriend your body. I hope that this was helpful for you on your quantum leaping journey. And if you are just getting started, you can pick up my free Defining Your Desired Reality guide. I will link it below in the description. It helps you get really clear on your desired reality and the version of you that lives in that reality, so you can be the one. And it helps you get clear on your current self-concept, so you can identify the differences between where you are now and where you want to go, so you can make your quantum leaping process easier and more straightforward. I also talk about self-love, releasing shame, tending to your nervous system, and more. So I will link that below. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like this content and want to see more of it.